Hello, Karen, how are you? Can you listen to me?
Hi, teacher. Good evening. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Right. Yeah, me too. I was almost about to get some flu, but I'm okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you you get better?
Yes, I'm better. Yeah, I was about, but I think I had to drink a lot of lemon, I think some orange, and that's it. It helps. Yeah. Okay. How is you are in Cochabamba right now, right? Or in Tarija?
Now I'm Cochabamba.
Okay. Right. Okay. So let's start, please, with the. We're gonna work with a reading activity right now.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know. Have you ever thought that how is or how do you feel being I don't know the only child or maybe the younger or the older in your family?
Mm, you are asking me how I feel?
Yeah. How in this case? I don't know. It depends, right? Usually we are born. We are the first kid or the last, the middle one, or the only child. How about you?
I'm the first kid. I'm the older.
The older one. Okay.
Um,
Yeah, but which do you think has more advantages, being an only child or having brothers and sisters, and why?
well, for me, having brothers and well, in this case, I only have brothers,
Okay.
but I think that having siblings
Yes.
is the best choice uh, because you have someone that you can trust or that this person or your or your sibling not almost, but I think that um almost always
Mm-hmm.
this brother or sister is always with you and support you when you need is when you need her or him or
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, it's good to have brothers and sisters, or just brothers, but at least, as you said, siblings, right? Because you can count on in someone. Okay, but now you're gonna read this one, okay? But just read both of them. Over here we have the reading: younger brother or only child. How was it for you? Okay, but let's read, please, if you can see it.
okay. The younger brother novelist Tim Lott, rivalry between brothers is normal, but there was a special reason for the tension between us. It was very ill when it was born and spent 3 months in the hospital with my mother. My brother did not see her at all during that time because he went to stay with an aunt. When our mother returned home, it was with a sick newborn baby who took all the attention. No wonder he hated me, although I although if you ask Jeff, he will say that he didn't. We remember things different.
Mhm.
My brother and I were completely different. Where I ah we shared the same bedroom, but he was neat and it was really messy. He was responsible. It was rebellious.
Okay, sorry, I am trying to make it bigger. I think it's not very neat, the screen,
Uh,
but now I hope it's better.
yes, he was sensible. I was emotional. I don't have any positive memories of our childhood together, so there must have been good memories. Jeff says we used to play cowboys and Indians, but I only remember him trying to suffocate me under the bed covers. My relationship with Jeff has influenced my attitude toward my own four daughters. If the girls fight, I always think that the younger child is innocent, but the good news about brothers and sisters is that when they get older, they value each other more. If Jeff is now one of my best friends, and I like and admire him greatly, for better or for worse. We share a whole history. It is the longest relationship in my life.
Okay, sorry. There was a reading, but yeah, this is, for example, you can tell me in this case whose, I know, but you have to read the second part, right? To compare whose childhood was the happiest, because the first one that we read was about the younger brother, and now is you have to read about the only child.
Okay. I read.
Yes, please.
Okay, the only child or journalist Sarah Lee. I went to boarding school when I was 7, and the hardest thing I found was making friends because I was an only child. I just didn't know how to do it. The thing is that when you are an only child, you spend a lot of your time with adults, and you are often the only child in a gathering of adults. Your parents go on living more or less the way they have always liked. Only now you are three too. I found being an only child is interesting because it gave me a view of the world of adults that children in a big family might not get. And I know it has at least partly made me the kind of person I am. I never like being one of a group. For example, I have to be in a group. If I will always off and try to go off and do something on my own or be with just one other person. I'm not comfortable with being on one of a gang. My parents are divorced now, and my mother lives in the US, my father in the UK. I feel very responsible for them. I feel responsible for their happiness. I'm the closest relative in the world to each of them, and I am very aware of that.
Okay, but the question is now, in your opinion, whose childhood sounds happier? The younger brother or the only child?
The younger brother for me, well, when he was younger, maybe he didn't remember many things about his childhood, and he said that he didn't have many good memories, but at the end, he is happy.
Yes, maybe even more happy than the only child, right? Because the only child feels that he's the only one, the closest relative for each other, and he feels responsible even for their divorce, right?
Mhm.
Okay, and now let's look at the highlighted words. We have the highlighted words like rivalry, sick, no wonder, but we're gonna try to figure out what are the meanings according to the context. Over here we have the numbers from 1 to I think 12. Yes. And for example, what about number one? What do you think is the answer?
Mm, Number 3,
It doesn't. Yeah, number three. What is?
the first one, rivalry.
Ah, yes, rivalry.
Rivalry.
Yes,
Rivalry.
rivalry. Rival. It's even difficult to pronounce. Like rivalry. Okay, rivalry.
Rivalry. Okay.
Yes, because it's about rivals, right? Okay.
Sick for me is number 1.
Yes.
No wonder. I think that is number 2. Is not surprised at.
Yes. No wonder. Very good. And four. What do you think is number four?
No, the time when you. Childhood.
Childhood. Very good. Childhood. Number five. Maybe there is some words that are not here.
I only need to compare with the first read.
Yeah, but then is to try to check out the highlighted words.
Okay. Okay. It's with the second
Second
reading.
reading, probably, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna make it smaller. Sorry. Yeah, for example, meeting a noun, a meeting of people. Example, family.
I don't know. Maybe cat
Ga
gathering.
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 Yes, a gathering. Usually we say, let's get together or let's gather as a group, right?
Okay.
Yeah, to get
Yeah,
together.
people for the group. The others adults.
Number six, yes, adults. And seven,
I don't know if
knowing about or being conscious of something. I don't know. No, no, it's not here.
I
Probably is a
um,
gang. This one, right? Aware of.
yes.
Yes, aware of is seven. Be aware of, but also we say aware of only.
And the number 8, I think that is boarding school.
Mhm. School where children can live. Mhm. Boarding school. But in our country, it's not possible to do it, right?
Number 9, I don't know if I think that is value,
Yes, value,
value,
value.
the same.
Number 10. It says divided something between two or more people.
Mm, Like something between two. Shirt.
Shared, yes, definitely. 11.
Maybe, mm, ¿cómo digo más abajo?
Uh, down, you can say.
Okay.
For example, try to hurt somebody else.
Try to hurt, fight.
Fight, yes. And a group of friends,
Uh, gun.
a
Gun.
gang, right? Yes, like una pandilla, a gang. Yeah, okay, yes. So far, that's the activity of this call. But we have each other. It's an expression that we use, right? When we support each other, when we can count on somebody between people, groups. Okay. Well, the other question was, do you have brothers and sisters, or Are you on a, yeah, but the question was at the beginning, I think. You told me that you have brothers, right? Okay, I don't know
Yes,
if you have any questions. Yeah, you asked me for permission, right?
yes,
Yes.
twice, but it's only these two times.
Okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, but you have to also ask to the sec to root, just in case.
Yes, but when I asked to
Hmm.
Ruth, she sent this picture to the group.
Ah, yes, she
I
said
need
that.
to write to an email. So
Hmm.
I only I only do that. I did that
Okay,
because well, in the message only said that we need to send um a email.
an email, yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
no, don't worry, don't worry. But the important thing is that you're working on your homeworks of Pearson.
Yes.
Okay, so now it's also available since yesterday, and you can continue
Yes.
working.
Yes, teacher. Thank
No, you're welcome. So it was nice talking to you, Karen.
you. Me too, teacher. And see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Good
Bye,
night.
teacher. Have
Bye
a good
bye.
night.
Thank you. Hello, how are you, Micaela?
Hello, good evening, teacher.
Good evening. Are you in your home?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sorry, I am in my way to my home again, so I turn off
No,
the camera.
no, it's okay. It's okay. Well, let's talk about something. Um, for example, oh, sorry. Over here we have younger brother or only child. I don't know. You were born. I don't know. I don't know if you are the first kid or
Yeah,
are
I am the first.
the first or the last, or you are maybe in the middle.
I am the first.
Okay. Yeah, but which do you think has more advantages? Uh,
Maybe that depends. I think because I am the older and I have
okay. And now you have to read this one. I don't know if you can read. I'm gonna make it smaller. But this reading.
freedom, maybe.
Yeah, you have to read this one, or maybe you want me to read for you. I don't know. But much better if you.
I can read. Can I start? Is it okay?
Yes, 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 please.
Rivalry between brothers is normal, but there was a special reason for the tension between us. I was very ill when I was born and spent 3 months in the hospital with my mother. My brother did not see her. I did not see her at all during the time because he went to stay with an aunt. When our mother returned home, it was with a sick newborn baby with all the tensions. No wonder he hated me. I thought if you asked them, he would say that he did. He remembered things differently. My brother and I were completely different. We share the same big one, but he was neat and I was really busy. He was responsible, I was rebellious. He was sensible, I was emotional. I don't have any positive memories of our childhood together, so there must have been good moments. Jeff said we used to play cowboys and Indians, but I only remember him trying to suffocate me under the cover. My relationship with Jeff has influenced has influenced my attitude toward my own proudness. In the years by, I Jeff is now one of my best friends, and I like and admire him greatly. For better or for worse, we share a world history. It's the longest relationship in my
Okay, now we're gonna read the story of the
Okay, don't try.
of the younger brother, right? Let's do it
Yes.
together. Sorry. Just a moment, please.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay. But do you have, I think you have a good internet connection. Even you are in the car, I can still hear you good, I think.
Kinds of food, I think.
Yeah, because sometimes it is, in other contexts, I think would be very difficult to understand. But now I think it's good. Okay, let me share, please. Can you see it?
Yes, I see. Okay. I went to the boarding school when I was 7, and the hardest thing I found was making friends. Because I was an only child, I just didn't know how to do it. The thing is that when you are only, I can read, I can see the text. Okay. The thing is that when you are an only child, you spend a lot of your time with others. You are often the only child in a gathering of others. Your parents go on living more or less the way they have always lived. Only now you are free to. I found being an only child interesting because it gave me a view of the world of adults that children in a big family make not with. And I know it has at least partly made me the kind of person I am. I never liked being one of a group, for example. If I had to be in a group, I will always try to go off or do something on my own or be with just one other person. I am not comfortable with being one of a gang. My parents are divorced now, and my mother lives in the US and my father in the UK. I feel very responsible for them. I feel responsible for their happiness. I am the close relative in the world to each of them, and I am very aware of that.
Okay, in your opinion, sorry, in your opinion, who was the happiest kid? The the younger brother or the only child?
Uh, I can empathize. This is the word. Empathize.
Yeah.
I can with the second case, the only child, but this is for I grow up with kids older than me, so uh, I am I don't know the word acostumbrada.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not accustomed to. Okay. Yeah.
All the topic about don't uh, sorry, I cannot make friends. I I think I can empathize with this, but I am happy, so I think he is happy.
Okay. Now we're gonna jump on this one. We're gonna look for this, for example, rivalry. Seek. No wonder. For example, stealing. What do you think is the main equivalent word in this highlighted words?
Ill,
Yes.
ill, sick?
Sick. Very good. And it's not a surprise. It's no surprise that.
No wonder, no
Yeah.
wonder.
Very good. And how about competition between two people?
Rivalry,
Rivalry.
rivalry,
Rivalry.
rivalry. Okay,
Rivalry.
thanks.
And how about the time when you were a child?
Childhood.
Yes. And how about people? I mean, a meeting of people, family. Probably is here, right?
Uh, I got it. I am not sure.
Yeah, a gathering.
A gathering. Okay.
How about all four? who are fully grown.
Adults. Adults, maybe?
Yes, very good. Knowing about being conscious of something. The last part. I'm sorry. Be aware of. I'm very aware of. That means like knowing about being conscious of something, right?
Okay. Aware of this. Or something
Yes,
like
be
this.
aware of. And how about school? A school where children can live during a year.
Boarding school?
Yes, boarding school, right? Is it possible to do that in Bolivia? Do you think to live in a school for 1 year? Is it your phone?
Uh,
Okay.
no.
Number 9. Think that somebody or something is important.
Maybe value?
Yes, value. And
Is it okay? Value?
yes, it's good, it's good. Divided something between two or more people. What do you think is that?
I think the word is at least, maybe?
Yeah, can be, but let's look at that. Gathering hours, boarding school, high childhood, work. Yes, right?
Share.
Yes. And try to hurt somebody. Fight, right?
Try to hurt somebody else is five.
Okay,
I
and
think.
how about uh, a group of friends?
Gang, I
Yes.
think.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you very much, Michaela. Can you see the call?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, please, if you can check that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, have a nice dream. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you.
See you
Bye
tomorrow.
bye.
Okay, bye bye.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Hello, Lucia. How are you? Good evening.
Good evening, Professor.
How is everything?
I'm fine. Thank you. You?
Me too. I'm fine, thanks. Are you now in the city?
Yeah.
Good. You have a good internet connection right now. Okay, today we're going to talk about an activity that is regarding to in which possession or position, sorry, not possession, in which position you were born. And maybe you were the first, you are the first kid, the middle child, or the I don't know, maybe the only one, the only child, or
No,
the youngest. Which one?
I'm the the baby kid, like the minor. I forgot the name.
Is
The young,
younger kid,
the younger kid. Yeah,
the younger sister, maybe, right?
yeah, the younger sister.
Okay, great, interesting. Wow, I'm me too. I'm the younger, the younger brother. Okay, let me share please with you this. It's a short reading about that. I think it's interesting. Um, Well, yeah, but which do you think has more advantages, being an older child or having brothers and sisters? Why? What do you think?
For me, maybe having brothers and sisters. Yeah, because with brothers and sisters, you can uh, grow and like view the life with another eyes. Because I mean, it's different because you have to share, you have to learn new things, but you not only thinking you. You have
Mm,
to share in family, and it's important because otherwise I have friends that are only child and no, that is not a good idea.
it is sad, right?
Yeah, it is sad, and sometimes it's hard for them to uh, front some problems of the life, some issues or some experiences, and life could be bad or good sometimes, but it's resilience for me is important.
Yeah, definitely it is. Sometimes the only kids, yeah, a lot of disadvantages, of course. Now we're gonna read about this one, younger brother or only child. How was it for you? But let's read about the younger brother because it is this reading is divided in two, the younger brother and the only child. But let's start with the younger brother, please.
Okay. Uh, sorry, teacher,
Rivalry.
rivalry. Okay, rivalry between brothers. Okay, rivalry between brothers is normal, but there was a special reason for the tension between us. I was very ill when I was born and spent 3 months in the hospital with my mother. My brother did not see her all at all during that time because he went to stay with an aunt. When our mother returned home, it was a sick newborn baby who took all the attention. No wonder he hated me, although if you ask Jeff, he will say that he didn't. We remember things differently. My brother and I were completely different. We shared the same bedroom, but he was neat and I was really messy. He was responsible, I was rebellious. He was sensible, I was emotional. I don't have any positive memories of our childhood together, though there must have been good moments. Just as we used to play cowboys and Indians, but I only remember him trying to suffocate me under the bed covers. My relationship with Jeb has influenced my attitude toward my own four daughters. If the girls fight, I always think that the younger child is innocent. But the good news about brothers and sisters is that when they get older, they value each other more. Jeff is now one of my best friends, and I like and I admire him greatly. For better or for worse, we share a whole history. It is the longest relationship in my life.
Okay, let's continue with the next one.
Okay. The only child, journalist, Sarah Lee. I went to boarding school when I was 7, and the hardest thing I found was making friends because I was an only child. I just didn't know how to do it. The thing is that when you are an only child, you spend a lot of your time with adults, and you are often the only child in a gathering of adults. Your parents go on living more or less the way they have always lived. Only now you are there too. I found being an only child interesting because it gave me a view of the world of adults that children in a big family might not get. And I know it has at least partly made me kind of person I am. I never like being one of a group, for example. If, have, if I have to be in a group, I will always try to go off and do something on my own or be with just one other person. I'm not comfortable with being on one of a gang. My parents are divorced now, and my mother lives in the US and my father in the UK. I feel very responsible for them. I feel responsible for their happiness. I'm the closest relative in the world to each of them, and I am very aware of that. Mm.
In your opinion, Whose childhood sounds happier?
For me, for with the one that the
The
youngest child.
younger, the younger, yes, the
Yeah,
younger brother, and not the only child.
yeah. Also,
Yeah,
it's more easy to make friends, to relate with people of the same age. It's something really important.
yeah. Okay. Yes, of course, of course. And other family members who are mentioned maybe in the readings.
Mother, father, brother, relatives, says in general. Uh, yeah, I think so.
And how
Um,
the brother's
mm,
experience as a child affects him or her now.
uh, maybe the first one for him was like a value story. Like, I mean, a story that uh, mm, I know maybe it was something difficult for the relationship between brothers, but at the end it's something that they share in their present, something that the seeds were so important to build a strong relationship in the present. A
Mhm.
different situation is for the girl. Yeah, of course, maybe she had a privileged childhood, but in the present, she feel uh, responsible from their parents, responsible uh, from this old age, and yeah, it's hard. I think so. Also,
Yeah, it is definitely. But if they have more, if you have more relatives like sister siblings, yeah, because when you have old parents, it's a responsibility and you can share it. If you're the only one, your parents will have the only closest relatives, right? As in the reading. Okay, now we're gonna try to relate some of these highlighted words from these meanings. For example, what do you think over here from the reading is ill, the equivalent for that, or the how can we match with the highlighted words? Rivalry, sick, no wonder,
uh,
share.
sorry, professor. Okay, like are like synonyms.
Yeah,
Yeah, sick.
yes, definitely, right? Sick.
Professor, I had a question. How can I say mimado?
The loved one? No, it's not the same, right? It's an interesting question. Let me see, like mimado. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember. There was a word in English, mimado.
Spoiled says? Huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or in, yeah, indulged. I find that.
Indulged. Mm,
Mm,
yeah, something like that. No. Mm, yeah, spoiled, I think, is or cussed, right? Cussed person.
Just okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
What
you.
about, no, you're welcome. What about number two? What do you think is? It's not
No
surprising.
wonder. Huh.
Yes. And the next one?
Uh, the first one, rivalry.
Yes. It comes from rival, right? Rivalry.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And how about the time when you were a child?
Childhood.
Childhood. Do you remember your childhood very
Yeah.
well?
Yeah.
Somebody told me that if you have siblings, brothers or sisters, you remember better a lot of things about your childhood. If you're the only kid, it's difficult, or if you're the older one, it depends in which
Oh,
position.
I
Like.
don't know. My story was really similar to the first reading.
Uh, yeah, it happens, right? It's
Yeah,
very
I had a brother, a man, yeah, a brother, and older brother, and yeah, sometimes I had to do male things because I was like another brother for him, and yeah, but it was very funny.
yeah, it's very interesting to remember that.
Mm,
Okay, a meeting of people of okay, in this case,
sure,
example,
sure.
share. I don't think so. Shared is
But meeting with people,
yes,
meeting. There's more.
yeah,
Uh, mm, Gathering.
yes, yes. And gathering, we say gathering. What
Okay.
about number six? People who are fully grown.
Adults.
Yes. And knowing about or being conscious of something.
Um,
I think
mm,
over there or maybe down.
could be value. It depends. Or aware. Aware.
Aware of, aware of, right? Yes, aware of. And the other one is a school where children can live during a year.
Boarding is cool. It's cool. Mm.
Boarding school. Is it possible to find a boarding school here in Bolivia? I don't know. To live entire year?
It's like a kind of internado teacher.
Yes, yes.
Uh, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
right. Yeah, I think in Bolivia our parents or yeah, the family is very important. It's different.
Mm.
In other countries, I don't think it's like that. Let's say Germany. Okay. How about number nine? That kind of or think that somebody or something is important.
Value.
Value, yes. How about
Now
divided
it's
shared, right?
yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry, shared. And how about try to hurt somebody else?
Uh, Fight.
Right. Yes, and a group of friends.
Yeah. Says at the end I remember a gang.
Yes. A gang also is can be as a used as a positive word, right? Not always as a negative, like
Yeah.
gangsters.
Normally could be like a pandilla, something like that, right?
Yeah, pandilla de amigos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think also there is one word that we use each other, right? When there is a support, brothers and sisters get older, they value each other more. Like the first reading, right?
Yeah.
Do you have, yes, you told me, do you have brothers and sisters? You said that you have only brothers.
Yeah, I had a brother, one
Oh,
brother.
really? Okay, very well. Okay. How do you feel? Positive or negative about that?
It was really positive. Yeah. Sometimes all brothers take advantage of the young young child in some cases,
Yeah,
but mm, sometimes you learn a lot. Also,
a
it's
nice
good.
story, yes. I remember that my old brother and my old sister always used to take really literally take some advantage of me because they used to eat very fast. Let's say some grapes, and I yeah, they used to say, okay, yes, invite me, come on, please, and yeah, okay, take it, and yes.
You're the little. You don't have so much hungry.
Yeah, okay, it was nice. Okay, I don't know if you can see Paul, the survey?
Yeah.
Okay, don't you have any questions about something? I don't know.
No, it's okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, so thanks for being in the call, and we're gonna see each other tomorrow, right, in the class.
Yeah. Okay. See you tomorrow, teacher. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.
Bye, teacher.
Bye bye.